Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lorena and I love to share my recipes with you. And if you've been here before, then hello again. It's officially December, so we can talk about Christmas without anyone looking at us like, it's November, what are you talking about? It's December, people. Let's celebrate. So today I'm going to do a Christmas semifreddo. So the thing is that in the Southern Hemisphere, it's actually summer during Christmas, so it's quite hot. And so it's nice to have a refreshing dessert to finish off dinner. But even if you are in a cold weather, Christmas dinner sometimes is so heavy that you need something refreshing to finish it up, and this is a great option. So what I'm going to do is a creamy semifreddo, but I'm going to add certain things that will make you think of Christmas immediately. We're going to add some spices, some almonds and walnuts that I chopped up already, and raisins. And it's going to be really, really lovely. When you bite into it, even though it's cold, you feel like Christmas. As always, if you want to see the full recipe, then all you need to do is click on the link in the description box below, and that will take you to the blog where you will find lots more recipes. Also, if you like Christmas and December, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. Click the subscribe button and then the bell so that you can get a notification every time that I post a new video. I'm not going to make this Christmas semifreddo, so if you want to see how it's done, then keep on watching this video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is a pata bomb. So I think we've done this technique before, where we're going to cook egg yolks in here with a syrup that's going to be hot. So what I'm going to do is add the yolks here, and I'm going to heat up the syrup, make sure that it's boiling nicely. You don't want it to thicken like you would for an Italian meringue, for example. You just want it to be boiling in full potential. So once it's boiling nicely, then I'm going to put it into my egg yolks while they're beating. And you want to pour it down the side of the bowl so that it doesn't splatter off the whisk.
I add the egg yolks to the bowl where I'm going to beat them afterwards, and I'm going to start to mix them on low speed just so that a skin doesn't form on the top. I'm also going to add my spices, cinnamon, cloves, and a pinch of nutmeg. Also, I'm adding some vanilla paste, which you could replace with seeds from one vanilla pod, some vanilla extract, or vanilla essence. Once my syrup is ready, I'm going to start beating the egg yolks on high speed and add it down the side of the bowl. You're going to see the mix start to go fluffy and increase in volume, and you want to beat it on high speed until it has cooled down to room temperature.
I'm going to transfer this onto another bowl because I need this bowl to whip up cream, and I'm going to fold into this the walnuts and almonds that I have chopped, but previously I roasted them in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 5 to 8 minutes. And I have large chunks of them because I want to feel them when I eat them. And I also have some raisins that I chopped up as well.
You want to use folding motions to incorporate the nuts and raisins so that you don't remove any air from the mix.
So I gave the bowl and the whisk a quick wash, and I have here my cream, which is cold. And it's really important that it is cold when you want to whip up cream, because it's the fat in the cream that needs to have a bit more firmness so that it can increase in volume. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip it up until it's nice and soft and it looks like a cloud. You don't want it to be overly firm, because for this type of preparation and also for mousses, you don't want it to get to that point. You want it to be just soft and glossy.
I'm also using folding motions to add the cream to the egg yolks, and this is because we again want to preserve as much air as possible. This is now going to go into a container that I previously prepared with baking paper. I cut the baking paper to the perfect size of the inside of the mold, and I stuck it in place with a bit of oil. This will make unmolding a lot easier.
This is now ready to go into the freezer. You want to freeze it overnight or for at least 8 hours. But the good thing is that I already made one in advance that I can show you how it looks in the end. So here I have one that I made yesterday. It has been frozen all night, so it's ready to be unmolded. And like I told you before, the paper is going to really help you unmold it. But if you didn't get a chance to put in the baking paper, you didn't have any, or any of the other options, then you can of course dip it into some warm water. You don't want it to be hot but warm, just so that it doesn't melt it all the way through. And after a few seconds, you should be able to turn it around onto the plate where you're going to serve it in.
So what I'm doing here is I'm first unsticking the paper from the edges of the Semifreddo so that then I can turn it around easily.
There we go, it's beautiful. And to finish it off, I have here some chopped almonds, walnuts, and also raisins that I'm going to place on top, and then we're going to finish it off with some icing sugar because it's Christmas. Let's try a little bit. The base for the Semifreddo is so beautiful and creamy. It really melts away in your mouth. It's not like you're biting into ice crystals. But then you get the crispiness from the almonds and the walnuts, and also the sweetness from the raisins. That was my Christmas Semifreddo recipe with almonds, walnuts, and raisins. I hope you liked it. I love the result. If you like this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. It's free and only one click away. If you want more content, recipes, and tips, you can also follow me on my other social media. I'll leave them up here, but you can also find them on the description below with the links. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.